So introduce yourself.
I'm Betty Ellsworth, formerly Betty Powell.
And now, Betty, how did you meet Brother Farouk?
I met Brother Farouk in 1970 at the Pioneer Street headquarters of the Black Panther Party.
And were you there when Malik Rahim decided to make the NCF into the Black Panther Party?
That happened after we was in jail. It was still called the NCCF, and it became the Black Panther Party after we went to jail.
So what does NCCF stand for?
National Committee to Combat Fascism.
Do you find that fascism is still the main issue in what's happening right now?
I don't know. Fascism is the main problem, but the main problem, as I would say, it would be still
Poverty?
Poverty, definitely, and police abuse. That hasn't changed. It's just a slicker version.
Are you aware about the grandfather of the police officer that killed Sister Shantae's son, Jace, was also the killer of 40 prostitutes and his own wife?
No, I didn't know that. I've talked to Shantae briefly, but not in depth about her son's murder.
Do you have children of your own?
No, my daughter died.
Was it also due to police violence?
No. Health reasons.
How old was she?
She was 43. A few more months, she'd have been 44.
Do you have grandchildren?
No.
Okay. So let's go back to yourself. Where were you born?
I was born here in New Orleans.
And as a child, what was the first impression of black nationalism or black power that you witnessed?
Black power? I don't know. As a child, that I did witness anything about black power. Knowingly, it may have been I did, and it didn't register at the time.
Were you aware of Marcus Garvey?
Not really. Like I've said before, in high school, I really didn't get any black history. It just wasn't taught. I learned a lot of what I know from the party, and that was in 1970. The party was on St. Thomas Street, and they had what they call Black History classes. I happened to go to one of the Black History classes out of curiosity, and it piqued my interest because, like I said, I didn't get that in school.
When was the first time you wore a natural or a dashiki?
Oh, I don't know. I've been wearing those. I've been wearing those because, I don't know, probably in the 70s, early 70s.
Do you remember how women were treated back then in the party compared to now? Would you say that there has been an improvement of men listening to women and obeying them, or would you say that it's gotten worse?
Well, that depends on where you're at. There's really no party now. Well, there's the new Black Panthers, but that's not us. I'm with the original. And so the rules and the guidelines are a little different. But New Orleans, I can speak about New Orleans in particular, the brothers didn't treat us any different way. Chauvinism was not practiced. What we did, they did. What they did, we did.
What do you think about the Huey P. Newton faction that exists now?
I really don't know about that.
Or General Rico? Do you remember seeing General Rico back in the day?
I remember, well, you call it General
Wait,
Rico.
stop.